It's a patch party this Sunday. Funday, Sunday. We're firing up the embroidery machines and creating some amazing patches together. Whether you're new to embroidery or a pro, come hang out, laugh, and stitch along with us. It's going to be a blast. Join Sean and Linda for some great laughs. Sunday, 6 p.m. siesta. Whoa. Sunday, 6 p.m. siesta. Whoa. Sunday, 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 Sunday. Sunday, 6 p.m. siesta. It's a patch party this Sunday. Funday, Sunday. We're firing up the embroidery machines and creating some amazing patches together. Whether you're new to embroidery or a pro, come hang out, laugh, and stitch along with us. It's going to be a blast. Join Sean and Linda for some great laughs. Sunday, 6 p.m. siesta. Whoa. Sunday, 6 p.m. siesta. Whoa. Sunday, 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 Sunday. Sunday, 6 p.m. siesta.
Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome in.
Hello.
How's it going, Miss Linda?
How you doing, Miss Sean? All's good.
I'm doing good. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I see there's a lot of people in the chat. So I'm glad to see you all here. Looks like who was the first one? Miss Kelly. Hey, Kelly. Welcome in, girl. Welcome to all our members. Welcome, DB, Shay, Faith, Kristen. Ooh, I saw a lot of people. Miss Patricia, Jesse, Nikki, Chrissy, Jessie. Who else? Miss Mary Brown, Miss Miranda, NJ. Oh boy, everybody's here. Ruji, welcome in, y'all. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. Hey, Rachel. Um, Miss Beverly, DB. How's everybody doing? Miss Linda, what you been up to? It's Sunday. You been having a good day?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I've been having a good day. Just got a little slight headache, but it's all good.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll go away soon. So what you been doing all week? What's been going on?
Nothing. I just been doing nothing. Just chilling, resting.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What you made? What you made? You make anything new this week far as 3D
No, ma'am.
printing? You
No,
didn't 3D print
ma'am.
nothing new?
Mm-mm.
Nothing new. Just the same old shit. Oh, same old stuff. What? My bad. What?
Oh, Jesus, be offense.
Don't be acting like that. Uh-uh.
Let me come back. I turned the machine. I turned the machines on this morning to design something, but I forgot I promised a few young ladies um, that we would I would show them how to do that Grinch advent, and yeah. But other than that, there's nothing came off the plates today.
Okay. Okay. All right. So
Hey,
I actually did. So I have the Sacramento Second So coming up, and as one of the newest members, um well, they asked all of the vendors and teachers and trainers, because I'll be training out there. So as the trainers, they asked for us to bring some gifts to do as giveaways. So because it's the Sacramento Sack Bag and Sew, I had to make a bag caddy. So this is a caddy. that can hold all your things
Okay, girl.
wherever you want. And so this is going to be one of my giveaways. So they're doing giveaways. The other thing that I did was I just created a couple of tumblers for that for the giveaways to just different sayings for sewing and stuff like that because it is a sewing event. So this is one of them, and this it has like different sayings on it. Keep sewing, made handmade.
All right.
Um, and this one here, one says, "Life is too short. Buy the fabric." The other one says, "Sewing each day keeps the crazy away." And handmade and sew, keep
I
calm
read.
and sew, and handmade with love.
All right.
Yes. So there's that. So what did you sew this week? Did you sew anything this week?
No.
No. What about the bookshelf? How's that coming?
Oh, it's good. It's good.
It's
I
good.
just got yeah. I just got some they had an update to the file, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out some other stuff to do with the fourth row, being that I still need two more panels, so that'll be, excuse me, the fifth row.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to figure out what else to put there. I've been looking up some of her stuff this morning, her awards and stuff. So I was thinking about adding that on the last row.
Oh,
But
that would be
I'll
nice.
figure it out. Yeah, I'll figure it out because she's won a lot of awards for her books for the Westmorelands. But yeah.
Mm. Okay, that sounds nice. What about you said you were helping some ladies with the Grinch advent calendar?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, ma'am.
So you want to show the people the advent calendar? What is that look for? Look, it almost like you got three of them back there.
Yeah, the ladies wanted to learn to do the Advent calendar, the Grinch Advent calendar. Far as I know right now, I got mine from I can't say this lady's name every time, but in Missouri Quilts last year. I bought a couple of them. They
Hmm.
now have them, and I quote at Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure if your Hobby Lobby has it, but anyway, the ladies asked me yesterday, and we actually did it today.
Okay, that's pretty.
Yeah, yeah. Now this is the one I did last year, and I
Hmm.
quilted and all. But yeah, the ladies did an awesome job. Some of them failed with their attitudes and stuff, but getting a little frustrating. But some of them got an F. But thank you. Yeah,
Hmm.
and one of them showed
Okay.
up almost 2 3 hours later. But yeah, so yeah, but it was fun. It was really
Yeah.
fun.
Well, that's good. That is good. What else you been sewing? You well, how did you look? I left my pillow is downstairs, but I did post a picture of our pillows. Do you have yours near you?
No, it's in the living room.
I know mine is in my living room too. I took the pillow
Because
downstairs.
my husband, I was gonna take it to put it up the other night in a plastic bag to put it up, and
Hmm.
he says no, I'm taking that. Last time I saw it was on the sofa. He might have took it on the truck with him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they
He said it
came
was
out
real nice,
nice.
but I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go look and see.
Yeah, they came out really nice, guys. They came
Yeah,
out really nice.
after you let it dry completely. Yeah.
Yeah, so you what we ended up doing was we wet it right, but we also let it dry. So I threw mine in the dryer because it needs the tumble effect. Some of that little strings and stuff fell off, but it still did really good. Oh, Dimitri says that Dimitri, you're a guy, right? Just say yes or no, please. Dimitri bought the Grinch last season, and I hope you got your sign too. I didn't think about that. So,
My what?
Dimitri, he was saying he bought that
Oh,
Grinch last season
yeah.
as well,
Yes,
but
it's
didn't work on it yet.
it's really fun. Long as you press it. Once you cut the bottom off to get your stuff off, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people just go sew it on. I
Oh,
didn't.
female. Sorry, Dimitri.
Okay, I put fabric behind that before I sewed it on to the. To me, it made it sturdier. So yeah,
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. See, did you hold it up? Hold it up.
Oh, my pillow. I
Yes,
didn't
you
know
went and got
that's
yours. I should
something.
have went and got mine. Yeah, that's nice.
Um,
That really did come out nice.
yeah, and it also is more fluffier.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's more fluffier. I could tell he been laying on it too. I'm gonna charge him.
Don't be
I'm
charging
gonna
you.
need about
Don't
sixty
charge.
dollars.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, it's much better now. And I told you we should have threw it in the dryer.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I mean, because
Thank
like
you.
I did throw mine in the dryer, but I also washed it too, just to see how it was gonna come out. And it came out really, really nice.
Um, Kanaya, the ladies asked me yesterday afternoon. Hey, precious pieces. Hey,
Hey,
Donzel.
precious
They
pieces.
asked me yesterday about the Advent. They had heard about my Advent calendar from last year. That is not the only one I did. The one I'm really proud of. Michonne, you got a minute so I can
That's the
show
red
you?
one? Uh-huh, yes. That red one, right? That thing is beautiful.
They also want to do this one too. Um, I really,
Now, that one I really want to do. It's so pretty. It is gorgeous. Hey guys, hey Terry, hey Precious Pieces, hey Donzel. Who else did I miss coming in?
here's the one, Merry
Kanaya.
Christmas, they want to do next. They wants to do that one next. I'm going
Yeah,
to get
that
with
one's
them later
cute.
on or tomorrow.
Because
This
that's
is the
all
one that
embroidery, right? It's a lot of
all this,
embroidery, right?
all this is in the hoop. All
Mm-hmm.
of it is in the hoop. All of it is in the hoop. All of
The
it.
whole thing. Now, is that designs by Juju?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that's Designs by Juju. Shay Shay, if you're in here, drop your link to Designs by Juju so if people want to go shopping, they can go shopping. But yeah, that is super, super cute. Super cute. Yes.
And one
So,
with the Santa Claus. There's another one too. I don't Holly Jolly. They want to do the Holly Jolly. Love to
mm-hmm.
be for the next. Yes, ma'am, Kanaya. It's hard to find those panels. So, like I said, I don't know. They come on the boat at Hobby Lobby, but I don't know if everybody's Hobby Lobby has um
The
that.
Grinch, that Grinch one. Now the red one was from Designs by Juju, and that's
Yes.
all in the hoop, right? So
Yep.
that's a little bit different because you're bringing your own material. You put that red back there and
Yeah,
all
I
of that,
did
so you have
all
to have
that.
your own
Yeah.
material. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
So
they want to also do the other one, Holly Jolly, with the Santa Claus. I did that one too last year. The
yeah.
Holly Jolly one, wall art, whatever. Yeah. So,
Hmm.
but
Yeah,
okay, I'll let you know.
that's cool. So what? So this weekend I have been
Oh, Miss Jess, no, she was there.
can they order it
Miss Jess, she did
online?
it too. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you can. Miss Christina, gifted hands. Can you answer that question?
Yeah,
I'm not
can does
sure.
Hobby Lobby have it online? So the what else? So yeah, this week, well, Thursday through today, I was at Court Retreat. We had a good time just like we did last year. It was pretty doggone awesome. Um, and while you're back, I'm gonna let you talk to people. Let me go run. I'm gonna go run and grab my pillow.
Okay. Miss Unbiased, I'm not sure. Um Miss Christina, I believe they asking if they can order it online and have it delivered. I bought so many of them last year that I got them all over the place. I accidentally rolled up on that one yesterday. I bought that one Actually, that one. I'm just playing around today so I can show the girls. This is the one I did today. Yep, I know it looks crazy. I put felt on it. I didn't put no stabilizer. As you can see, this one is a little flimsy than that one is. But I got this one from Maryland's and accents sewing or something. But yeah, you can look around. I know these was $5 last year. What is the lady's name? Jesus. What is the lady's name, Mills? Oh God. Mm, I forgot again. Anyway, yeah. I think you just looked them up online.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So Shay Shay has dropped her link for Designs by Juju. That's where Miss Linda got the red one. You want to show them one more time the red one? So the red one is also an advent calendar,
Yeah,
and
this is
it is
designed by Juju.
all in the hoop. That's so pretty. I love the embroidery on it, and that each day has a different little
Yes.
theme. Each day has a different theme. That's really cute. That detail. Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. I like it. I like it a
Yeah.
lot. So yeah, so check it out if you're deciding to buy. Shay Shay dropped her link to Designs by Juju because she is an affiliate of Designs by Juju. So make sure if you're gonna go buy, try to support the community. So here's my pillow. The thing I like the most is the frizz on the fuzz on the outside. I like this part. You see
How
my
many
little
times you went
snowflake.
around? Twice.
Yes, yes, ma'am. But I really like this part.
I think it's really cute, especially the fabric that you use.
Hmm. So it's super cute. I enjoyed that. Now, let me tell y'all. So for the quilt retreat that I was at this weekend, we had so much fun. We decided that we were going to bring our UFOs, which means unfinished objects. So we brought all of our unfinished objects. Well, I had three quilts that I had not finished. And so I brought them and I finished them and I'm so excited. They're done and ready. Okay, honey.
Hmm.
So I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to start off with the one that we finished the other night. I finished the quilting, but it is now bound and ready to be shipped as a gift. So I'm gonna have to stand up so you'll be able to see it. Um, but I quilted this one, and I'll show you the quilting part first. Let me move this chair out the way. So the quilting in it is like musical notes. So that's the quilting. The background of where this one is going is I'm gifting this to the lady that was the nurse for my granddad for hospice.
Hmm.
Um,
That's
and my
nice.
granddad was from New Orleans, so this is all New Orleans themed. So here's the actual quilt. And so
Oh
I
wow.
brought the back binding to the front. And so
Hmm.
let me show you. So
Oh, that's our
it
quilt project.
it is
Mm.
our quilting project. This was the last sew along that we did. And so the musical notes are all purple. Um and it is Mickey on the back. And like I said, I brought the border around to the front. Um, so but this was the last so long that we had. It was called Courage by Fabric Cafe. And this is a beginner type quilt because of how you piece it together. But this was one that I got finished, so it's completed. My next one would be my COVID, what I call my COVID wall hanging. And Miss Linda, I don't know if Miss Sherry's in here, but y'all should. So during COVID, sometimes we would be working and on video. And when I tell y'all, Miss Linda and Miss Sherry, who's sometimes in here as a moderator, watch me piece this thing on my floor because I sat on the floor and pieced it. But this was the first thing that I long armed when I got my long arm. And so it's literally a wall hanging, but I pieced it and um, I added applique pieces in it. And it's supposed to be just a wall hanging. But this was my first quilted thing, and I did it during COVID. Um, so I pieced it during COVID. Then I got my long arm and I quilted it. And here's the quilting in this one. And I just did a gray binding, but so you can see the quilting up front. Most of the fabric is Tula pink, but some one this was a panel that I cut up. But yep. So it's finished now. I can hang it. Actually, I think I was gonna throw this across my couch, the other arm. All right. And for the big one, the last one that I finished, I was so excited. I got them done. I got them done while I was watching. You know what? I was watching Rachel teach Miss Miss Eve and Patrice their first quilt block, or well, the quilt block that they were doing. So I was looking at them. Um, but here's the big boy, and this one is 6 feet. So this one is massive. So this quilting is like it's supposed to be to look like a road or a maze because this one and this one I actually did a quilt retreat last year, but my binding, y'all. Tell y'all I love the binding. I use wool fabric as my binding and I use 6 different colors around my binding. So I just want you to see the different colors on this binding. But I couldn't be more proud. This thing is 6 feet tall. So I'm going to try my best to show it to you. It's a motorcycle panel, and had all the fabrics to go with it. So it looks like a garage. And so I'm going to try to pull it up. There's only one, the bike, this piece here is this is the panel piece where I got it upside down, where the motorcycle is. Um, but then I put like the license plates and all of that stuff in there. So the detail in here is awesome and I absolutely love it. So here you go. And this is what it looks like. I'm gonna try to pull it up some more so y'all can kind of see what it looks like. And so only this piece right here is the panel. Everything else I patched together. So everything else, like all of these stripes and strips and all that, I cut and pieced it all together. And then I did kind of like a fringe type applique with these are like your license plates and stuff like that. But it's huge. It'll go on a big old bed.
Miss Shawn, custom made. Barbara wants to know: is there a favorite battering you like to use? Batting.
Yes, ma'am, there is. I'm a Hobbs girl. So I love Hobbs batting. Um, and Hobbs just has a lot of all the battings, Miss Barb. So that's what I use is Hobbs. And I get mine from Linda's, and I have a link to her shop in actually they're still running that 30% off sale right now. And if you use my link and code, you'll get an additional 10% off. So that'll make it 40% off the batting. Um,
Miss Shawn,
and yes, ma'am.
NJ wants to know how long or how big is it?
This is 6 feet by something. I can't remember. I had written it down at one point, but I know it's 6 feet long. I mean, yeah, 6 feet.
DB says,
Yeah,
don't let your biker friend see that quilt, Miss Shawn.
I know. I know. I know, DB. I know. I've been thinking about it. It might have to be auctioned to the
Mm,
highest
I
bidder
know that's
from
right.
them. But yes, so that's what I worked on. I also cut out a lot of I got my prep work done for the Sacramento sack and sew. Thank you, Shay Shay. For the Sacramento sack and sew, I got all that work done. So I feel accomplished because I got a lot of stuff done this weekend that I hadn't been able to do. So I enjoyed so much watching and looking at the other ladies as they were making their quilts. I still have to do my Underground Railroad blocks, which I probably will do some of them this week. So that way I can actually get back caught up because my quilt guild is one of my quilt guilds. I'm in two, but I'm working on that. I found a bunch of Hobbs batting. Good to hear. Yes, ma'am. I have only used Hobbs, and the only other one, and I'm not sure if they bought them out or what, but the one for the Wrap and Zap, um, I use that too. So Wrap and Zap, and then Hobbs. Yes, Linda's online sale ends in about 5 hours, I think. Okay. Yes. So Shay Shay dropped the link and the code. So thank you, Shay Shay, for that. But yes, I love Hobbs batting. I actually, one of the things, and I think I showed this on the live before, one of the things that I really like that they have is I bought the uh the list of, so they have a sample pack that you can buy for $19. It was probably less with the discounts. But they have a sample of all their battings and the descriptions of them, so you'll get a chance to actually, I'm lying. This was $13.99 is what the tag says. So, but yeah, so I keep a sample pack of Hobbs. So that way, if I want to feel something, test it out with the material I'm using, I can just cut a little square and use it like that. They also have black batting for those people that love to quilt and they like black quilts and you don't want like potential for the white to poke out. They also have an 80/20 in black, which I use this with my black quilts too. But yes, Hobbs is what I like. And Hobbs also makes the Tuscany brand too. So if you've ever seen the Tuscany collection, that's also by Hobbs. Okay, so that's what I did this week. Made some stuff on the 3D printer, did some tumblers. So I feel accomplished. I even went to work. So there we have it. Stuff we did. So Miss Linda, let's talk about patches. Do you remember when you made your first patch?
No.
Not really. Me either. I was trying to think of it. I was like, I don't remember that. Like I remember making some patches, but I don't remember making my first one. I think I
I
remember
do
making my
remember.
first.
I
You
do
do?
remember how you
Okay.
showed me how to go to our machine. You remember
Mm-hmm.
that now? When we
Yes.
did that live that night and you showed me how to make a whole complete without coming to the computer at all, make a whole complete
Yes.
patch on the machine. I do remember.
Yes.
Hi,
So
Spilling.
if you have a brother PR machine or if you any of the brother multi needles, you can make a patch without leaving your screen. So you can make the patch on your screen on those brother multi needles. And so let me just tell you. It is really, really easy on that brother machine to make that patch pretty quickly with your text and everything. So if you didn't know that you could do that, there is a video on the channel about making a patch. I think it may say make a patch with your PR1055X, but that's the machine I have. But you could do it's the same steps whether it's the 1055 or the 650 or 680 machine. So you can definitely make a patch that way. Now, what fabric do you like to use when you're making your patches, Miss Linda?
Well, it just depends. Canvas, duck, felt,
Mm-hmm.
felt, yeah, felt, cotton,
Mm-hmm.
white cotton, depends on what
Yeah.
design is. Just depends.
Yep. Yep. And I use leather. I use
Hmm.
some what's the stuff called? There is a felt that also has like, and I got a piece here. It's felt, but it also is almost like a oh, what's the name of that material? Jeez Louise, I just lost it. Um it's felt on this side, but on this side it is more of a oh my goodness. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it'll come to me. But I use felt. Dollar Tree has good felt to use for
Hmm.
that. Leather, marine vinyl, and like any of the vinyls, leatherettes, even you can use leatherette. Yes, Miss Joy, suede. You can use suede.
Hmm.
Um, but anything. I like leather because if somebody's going to use it for a motorcycle jacket. I also like canvas if you're going to use it for a motorcycle jacket too. Yes, Miss Patricia, denim is also good too. So yeah, what other fabrics have you all used for your patches? Ooh, tweed. That's it. That's it, Kristen. Thank you. Tweed. It's tweed on here. Oh my goodness. I really like using the tweed. And so what I've done with this sometimes, yes, Miss Lori, patch twill. So me and Miss Linda, we go to Twill USA and buy those rolls. And so
Hmm.
when we're doing patches, especially your patches that you have with the for the schools and the ones that they want to put on their jackets and things like that, those patches we definitely use twill for. Miss Marianne says, I've never made a patch, kind of confused to which method to use. I like that there are so many. I have the Brother 1055X, just want the earliest that produces the best results and durable. So it is so when you say durable, the good thing is when you're looking for materials that are durable, all the ones we've named are. So, like if you
Yeah.
think about outdoor fabrics, so if you go get some of that outdoor fabric, especially the heavy outdoor stuff that you would use making a pillow or making something you were going to hang put on your patio or something like that, all of that is really, really good. I understand, Miss Kristen. I understand. So,
Also, Miss
but
Joy says the very thick. I don't know if you've seen it, Miss Sean, but a lot of people are using that very thick plastic from Home Depot on their patches, girl,
yes,
and they're
yes, I've
coming out
seen that.
real nice. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I would like to know how they hold up in Texas heat.
Yes,
Do
you
they
can.
melt?
Yes. No, I don't know. I was talking to Miss.
I'm just saying, because like, look, hey, I'm just saying, because
Canvas.
I
Yes.
mean, I'm in Texas. I'm a motorcyclist. If I'm outside and I got a patch on and it's gonna melt on my clothes and the letter's gonna fall off, like I need to know, like I need to test that. Get 100 and something. I'm on a motorcycle.
Um,
If the sun is
Miss
beaming down
Marissa,
on me, that's gonna be 200 degrees.
Miss Marissa. What is the name of the company we got for the patches?
Twill USA.
We're using their stuff. No, I'm talking about the adhesive on the back. What's the company name? The new company that's
Oh,
out.
Lone Star Adhesive.
There
Lone
you go.
Star
That's
Adhesive.
all I buy.
So Miss Merlinda,
Once you put that down, it ain't coming back up.
so
Mm-mm.
Miss Merlinda, there's a link in the description for Lone Star Adhesive. Honey, let me tell you what. Their adhesive, me and Miss Linda tried to break it, child. Let me tell you, we put on some adhesive and was like,
Tear your hat
Mm-mm.
up.
Bias says they hold up in the
Yeah.
wash on. I've used plastic. Have you put it in the heat though? So here's my concern because I'm a motorcyclist and I make a lot of motorcycle patches. I don't want anybody who's riding in the Texas heat to have a problem with that plastic later, which is why I make theirs. I think it depends on where you're going to place it. So, from my vantage point, I would use more of if it's going to be plastic, I need to know that it's heat durable because sitting in Texas heat, while it's just 100 and something, if the heat is beaming on me continuously for 8 hours because I'm riding, that's more than 100 degrees. So I need to make sure that if I'm going to put something that's going to go on somebody's patch, it's going to stay. But if that's just me, so I would use something like a leather or a canvas or something like that. Um, yes, honey, Lone Star adhesive, that stuff is no joke. It is no joke. So like we tried to pull it off our hats.
Yep.
Miss
Almost
Linda
turned
broke
inside out.
Miss Linda broke the hat before the adhesive broke.
Hey, I was testing it. I was testing
Hey,
it.
let me tell y'all something. If it's something we do, we test our products. We test our products. So like yeah, we literally have to test them. So I would really, I thought about that. I remember somebody telling me, I think it may have been you, Miss Linda, about the adhesives that I mean the plastic that they were using from Home Depot. So
Yeah, that's what
hey,
they using,
it
honey.
works. It works. I just need to make sure. I just need to make sure I can test for it. But so, and here's the other thing: when you're making patches for people, especially like football patches and things like that, those kids get caught in the rain. They have so you got to make sure your patch, depending on where it's going. So, like if you are a business owner, you want to know where they're putting that patch. What you see, Miss Linda?
I see nothing. I
Lies.
see
She over
nothing.
there.
I don't know what
Oh
you're
my
talking
god.
about. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm minding
All
my
right, guys.
business.
So, look, if you are new to the channel, thank you so much for being here with us. My name is Sean. I'm here joined with Miss Linda of Crafting Cousins. We're here every Sunday from 6 p.m. until we're done. We try to get off before Miss E. Sometimes we make it, sometimes we don't. We catch her when she's saying hey to all her members. But at the same time, we make sure that we can share what we're doing, sharing what's happening across in our crafty community for what the things that we do here. But thank you so much for joining us. And if you're watching on a replay, please leave a comment, ask a question. We're here to help wherever we can. Let's see. She says make a patch with the plastic and sit it outside for a week to test it. Yeah, girl, it's not that hot now. But yes, you're right. So normally when I test it, I would just put it on me and ride with it because I'm sitting on a 200 my bike emits 200 degrees when I'm riding if it's 100 and something. But yes. But yes, you're right. So that'll be the whole thing. We'll definitely have to test it. But yeah, we like Twill USA and Lone Star adhesive. So we're gonna make a couple of patches today. If you are in our Facebook group, there's a link down below. If you're not, you can join. I put a link to the files for some of the patches that we're gonna do. So the Facebook group, they got some files, and the members on the YouTube channel. If you're a member on the channel, you also should have gotten a link to the files as well. So, Miss Linda, what you making? What's yours gonna say?
Measure twice, cut once.
Okay, I like that one. So mine's gonna say in my sewing era.
Okay, girl.
Cause I am in my sewing era. I'm trying to think. What else we got going on? I'm getting ready. I'm gonna change us over so we can show these pretty machines we got. I'm doing the one needle today. I'm doing a single needle today. And you
Should
got
have
your
told
multi
me that.
needle?
I I could have used a single. I got two single needles out there, and then this big one.
That's okay.
Probably need to go check
It's
them
okay.
because I ain't used one of them in about 2 years, maybe four.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Bias says she's going. Oh, you going to the rally this year? Okay, okay, yes. Yes. Look, Shay say yes. Measure twice, cut once. Absolutely. We're trying to make sure we got it. All right. I think we're ready. Cause like let me tell y'all. So I'm using the Brother NQ 1600E. This is my first embroidery machine. And she has done well. She paid for the other ones. So there we go. Miss Linda, what are you putting yours on? So I'm gonna use
Um,
this twill
well,
fabric.
yeah, I'm gonna use some felt.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I also is gonna use some marine vinyl.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. That is cool. So, a couple of things. I think when you think about making a patch, and as we get ready to get these machines running, I think one of the things you want to think about is one, where is the patch going to be going? Two, how do you want them to adhere the patch? So just making sure that you don't have problems once, because it's great to have the adhesive on the back, but if they're putting it on something that is not going to be able to be ironed, then you need to make sure that they can, I mean, they should be able to stitch it on or have it stitched on.
Hmm.
Um, so let's see. Um, I'm trying to think. Patches are what made me move over to digitizing. Okay, Miss Joy in her digitizing era. I like that. And so let me do my trace. Let me tell you something. Whether you're on a single needle or if you're on a multi needle, you should always trace your fabric. Always trace your fabric. Now, here's the thing. I'm using variegated thread. And the variegated thread that I'm using is like, I don't know, looks like licorice candy, some type of candy or something like that. Now, if you have Embrilliance, most of the software you can actually bring in files. So, like, you could find on places like Creative Fabrica and other places, you can actually find some borders, even Etsy, you can find borders. But the borders that we're using, I like my borders to be shaped around the words, not necessarily a square all the time, um, not necessarily a circle or any of that. So I like for it to frame the words. Has anyone stitched multiple patches in the same hoop? Yes, ma'am, I do. So when I'm running large batches, I always stitch them in the same hoop. And if I got time for like one at a time, so when I'm doing like I just did what 75, what maybe 2 weeks ago, and those I did all in a large hoop. But what I do is I go in the software and I set them up. And so you can set them up by rows. So I measure out my hoop, and I can show you this here in a second once I get this started. Um, Embroidery. And I'm gonna do mine because mine is all the same color. It's just gonna roll. There we go. So, but yes, ma'am, you sure can. You can definitely set them up to embroider all at the same time. I have flour sack towels to practice my embroidery on. Now, Miss Keisha, that is a great idea. Flour sack towels are really good. The thing you have to remember about them are that they're thin. So making sure that you have a thicker tearaway stabilizer is going to be very important. Now, this is what's going to get me because, like, I'm just using the same. I'm using the same color, so I forgot to take the stops out of here. It's very beneficial to gang batch your patches at one time. You save material and time. You sure do. You sure do. It makes it's like a gang sheet, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I can definitely show that. I've done 2 patches at a time in a 5x7 hoop. So, like for example, let me go over here. I'll share my screen. I'll bring one in from today. Um, all right, so let me share my screen with you all. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Cancel. Give me 1 second here. Let's share screen. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna bring in one of my patches. Look, isn't that the umbrella? All right, so let's turn this around, and I'll make it a little bit bigger so you all can see it. So this one says, "Home is where the heart is." Oh, home is where my sewing machine. Sorry, I'm so used to the other one. Home is where the sewing machine is. And so for something like this, if you see down here at the bottom of the screen, it's actually a 3x3. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make it an even. See if I can get it to an even 3. I want it to be the same size everywhere. Let's do 3 and 1/16. So let me see, Miss Patricia, do you have something else besides essentials to make the border fit? Yes, ma'am, I do. So I have the patch, which used to be called Merrily. And I don't think it shows, it doesn't, I don't think it shows pop-ups, but let me see if it'll show that. So it's called Patch Edge, I believe is what it's called now. So if you would go to utilities, and I'm not sure, let's see. Yeah, it doesn't show the pop-up. So in here, it would be what's called a page wrap. And I added the patch software, and this does the edge wrap. Now, if you're on your brother machine where you're doing the 1055 or the brother 600, you too can also get that. So it will also show you that too. Let me do this. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna try to see if I can read comments through here. I saw there was another question. Miss Keisha, I currently have a row of 1 ounce. Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know. So you have something else besides essentials? Okay, yes, ma'am, I do.
So you need enthusiasts and patches. Says those are added.
Yeah. So the patch, it's called. I want to say it's called patch. We can go in here. So here's one of the things.
Patch artistry.
No, it's not patch. I think it's patch edge, maybe. Can you see that drop down list box or no, Miss Linda? You can't see it, can you? Do you see me showing a drop down list box on the screen?
No.
Oh, you know what?
It says you're offline.
Am I not? What? Okay, there we go. All right, sorry about that. Now we're back.
Okay, now you're talking patch what? The thing that's called
in Brilliance.
That used to be that thing that you got?
Merrily. It used to be Merrily, but now it's called Patch something.
Patch artistry. Artist.
Oh no. I don't know about that. I don't know the real name of it. But it's,
I'm on the
it's
website
something
now.
Called Patch. Okay.
Yes,
it's called Patch Artistry. Okay.
Patch artist.
So now if I wanted wanted to make this the size of one of my hoops. So let's go get a 5x7 hoop. So one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to make this hoop because right now it's in my 13 by 13 inch hoop. And so I'm going to change it to a 5x7 hoop by just going to my embroidery settings, and I'm going to change my hoop to the 5x5. I mean 5x7. So here's my 5x7. And so now I have a 5x7 hoop down here. So now we know that's really big. So let's make this a 2x2 inch patch. And then all I'm going to do is copy it and paste it. And so now I have two.
So if you're doing a 5x7, yeah, it's gonna be only a certain amount you can put in there. Okay, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you,
So if you're
Kanaya.
doing a 5x7, depending on the size of your hoop, and you want to give yourself. So here's the thing: what I learned about embroidery a long time ago, you have to give yourself some room for these edges because sometimes when you transfer it over to your machine, it may be a little bit off. It feels like it gets a little bit off to me. So I end up, and let's see if we can do one more. Nope. That would be really close. I have to pull it. And so when
And
it looks like that, I bring it in and I pull it close together as I can so that I can see what it looks like.
well, Miss
And
Shawn, you
then
know
this
what? I
way,
want to know
yes,
if
ma'am.
that could be done on a 5x12 for somebody who has a smaller. You know what I mean?
This is a 5x7. A 5x12 would be bigger than this.
I understand that, but I'm saying, let's say somebody who has a 4x4. I wonder if they
Oh,
could
you
use
mean
the
a 4x4?
5x12. Yeah, I wonder if they could use the 5x12. I might try that tomorrow
Okay.
because you
Yeah.
know that's
So
that
see,
3 steps hoop. Okay.
the repositional hoop. Is that
Yes.
the one you're talking about? Then
Yes, ma'am.
yes, I bet you could. I bet you could. So now you see how I got them in there, but what I had to do was I had to enlarge it so that I could see. So literally, you want to get as close to it as possible, and see that's enough space where you're not gonna have any issues, and you can still cut through there to get that out of there. But then you have space here, so then you can go back and just readjust it if you want just a little bit more space. If you are a bad cutter, give yourself some room, child. Give yourself some room. But yes, so this would be how I would make a hoop with multiple patches in it. And so all I'm doing is resizing them. And with the good thing with embroidery is as you resize, it will fix. Now see this can't go any smaller than a 1x1. I don't know who want that little bitty patch. No one. So we're gonna go back over here to 2x2.
What she do? Hey, Miss Ann.
Hey Miss Ann, welcome in. So yes, I have one of those, but I haven't used it. Oh, you have a repositional hoop, Miss Patricia. And if you
Hey,
use the Mighty Hoop system with the embroidery, the field is even smaller. Yes, Kanaya,
yeah.
because Angie, because you still have to account for those sides, right? So what I do is I bring it in as much as possible, and I think like a 1/4 inch, you're pretty much set. So like I just pull them in like this, and then they're ready. They would be ready after that.
I love that repositional, baby. Took me
Mm-hmm.
about a month to learn how to really use it, but I love it. You'll be amazed
Yes.
at what
And
you can do with that.
so the other thing that I like about Embrilliance too is even if we brought a patch in or we just had some text that we wanted to make into a patch. So basically you can go find borders anywhere. Like you might find some borders on Creative Fabrica, you might find some borders. There's you can find borders in a lot of different places. Ooh, let me stop sharing. So let's go back over here. So you can find borders in a lot of other places. Let's see. Yeah. Miss Linda, where's your repositional hoop? Do you have it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. See, that's her repositional hoop. And then it's set up where she can pick it up and move it. Yes, designs by Juju. I forgot. That's right. I think I got a lot of my borders before I got Merrily from Designs by Juju because I've been making patches for a long time. I made a lot of patches on this machine. And so, yes. The other thing I don't think people think about either is, when you bring in those borders, you can fill them in, you can do the words and all of that. And so once you do any kind of verbiage, now the thing that becomes more, I think, of a okay, where you get that from are the graphics. So, say for instance, you wanted, like I did, a young lady. She's the coach. She's the captain of her basketball team, and I did her C's for her jacket. Well, we wanted to have a basketball, and so I just grabbed a basketball because I have stitch artists and all the things under Embroidery. I took a basketball and just digitized it myself, but added it to the top of her captain patch, so that she could have that. I have a reposition of hoop I bought with my brother. Oh, okay. All right, Miss Marissa, you're gonna have to use it, girl. You're gonna have to use it. Take it out. Try it. But yes. So it looks like I got about 10 minutes left on this. Yes, thank you so much, Miss C. Please hit a thumbs up if you haven't already. Is it tearaway or cutaway? Okay, yeah. So, and right now I'm actually using tearaway on the back of this, and most of the time when I'm creating my patches, I do use tearaway. And it's just because I'm already using a really nice fabric. Most of the time, if I'm using marine vinyl or some type of durable fabric, like for outside, because most of my patches I'm making for either athletes or motorcyclists. And so they have to be something that's going to be durable, that can get wet, that's going to kind of hold up in the event somebody's a little bit rough. And so those things I try to make sure that I use, and the tearaway, all it does is just to get the stabilizer off of there, because 9 times out of 10 this material that we're using is thick enough and it'll hold it. It can technically be its own stabilizer, but because I really do like having stabilizer in my hoops, I use stabilizer all the time. Let's see what everybody's saying. Um, I'm biased. I said patch access because I couldn't. Girl, I couldn't either. Don't worry. I look. Miss Linda had to look it up for us because I know I couldn't remember. I probably wouldn't use reposition a hoop with patches. You don't want to break the stitches. No, maybe not to break the stitches, but if you wanted to keep going, like say for instance, if you got them all, like I had that 6 in that part of the hoop, and I wanted to add 4 more, having to reposition the hoop would make it easier to just do that extra 4 more without having to rehoop everything and do all of that. Yes, ma'am, Miss Patricia. Creative Fabrica definitely has some stuff on it. Miss Marissa, you're gonna have to let us know when you use your repositional hoop. Yes. So I think for me, it's I normally just use either this hoop or one of the larger machines, but I do love making patches. I think the adhesive that you use is important when you're putting it on the back of there, making sure that it's one that will be durable. And again, There's a link inside of the description to Lone Star Adhesive. I think it gives you an additional 2% off or something like that. They were running a sale because they were just here in Texas for the laser conference that I attended. I forgot I did that too last weekend. Man, I've been busy. I've been busy. So I was at the laser conference last weekend. Um, which machine do you have? Miss Marissa, Miss C was asking which machine you have. Um, let's see what else. So I also like leatherette, and so I use a lot of the leatherettes. This one just has like it's rubber on the back. This is very durable, like especially if you wanted to make some really cute, colorful type patches. They look really good. You know what? Maybe I will. No, yeah, maybe I'll change the thread. Let's change. Let's do a change of thread. I was gonna keep it one color, but I'm thinking we're gonna do because I got all everything that's sitting in front of this machine right now is all variegated thread. And if you are new to your embroidery machine or sewing, do not pull your thread back out of your machine. If you do, that puts a lot of dust inside of your machine. So try your best to take it back out. Let's try these Christmas colors. No, let's do red. We don't know what this patch gonna look like, but we'll see. Because I'm finna use all I'm using is all variegated, different types of variegated thread I got here. But this will be a great way to make yourself a test panel for all of your variegated threads.
Miss
If you
Shawn.
need to know how they're gonna stitch out. Yes, ma'am.
Creations by Miss C. Where do you get your leatherette from? Is that the same as fox leather?
So faux leather, yes, ma'am. That is the
Have a good
same as
night, Miss
faux
Ann.
leather. Have a
Have
good
a
night,
good
Miss
night, Miss
Ann.
Ann.
Yep, that is the
She's
same
asking
as
you where
faux
you get it
leather.
from. Where do you get it
Oh,
from?
so I normally get mine from the adhesive people. They have some really good ones. What's their name? I just said their name. Oh my God, we just said their names, Miss Linda.
12
Oh,
USA.
what is it called? Not Twill USA. The people for the adhesive people. Oh God, not
Lone
laserwork
Star.
adhesive.
Lone Star.
Lone Star Adhesive. They have a whole lot, and they have huge sheets of leather. The other place that I like getting stuff from is Twill USA. I also like GS2 Awards. They have some really good leatherette, and so does what is I can see the guy's name now because I bought some from him last week before last because he had a new green color that I wanted to try. Um, but there's quite a few different places that have it. Sean, can you give any advice on using the transparency thread too? The clear thread. You talking? I think this is what you're talking about. Rachel, are you talking about the Does this hit the micro thread? No. I think I know what you're talking about. I have some here. I use it for quilting. And did I run out? Oh, I gotta go to Linda's. Oh, my micro poly. Are you talking about this is called micro poly. Now I'm gonna tell you what, some expensive thread. But if you want things to take on the color, so this has a real nice sheen to it. Let me bring it here. So it's clear thread. What I use this for is super thin. It's when I'm quilting something and I want it to take on the color, the exact color that's in the quilt, and not to have an additional color. So I use this um, for my quilting. I use the clear thread for applique, and my quilting. Sometimes I'll use it for applique, Miss Joy, if I really want to just keep it. So like for my owls, for example, if I'm going to quilt through them, I'm definitely going to use the monopoly. Now, the thing about monopoly is it can be very expensive, but you want to make sure that you're getting a good brand of monopoly so that it will not um so that it will not um mess up in your machine, because this, after all, is a very thin, it's almost like a fishing wire. It's a very thin um poly blend, and it's a microfilament. So for me and Miss Linda and anybody that 3D prints, it is like a rubber, but and it's definitely super thin. So you have to make sure about that. But I love, love, love microfilament when I'm doing something that I wanted to show. I really wanted to show the stuff that's in the fabric. All right, we got that threaded. Now let's start it back. So yes. Any opinion? Oh, Keisha Elliott. Can I tell you, Miss Linda, Miss Keisha asked, what is my opinion on Floriani? You see that wall behind me? It's probably all Floriani, but a few spools. That's what I like. I'm a Floriani girl. So I do use Madeira. All of these that I'm using right now are all Floriani. Oh, let me show you. These are all Floriani. Like Miss Keisha, Floriani costs it's a little expensive, It is a little expensive. But I love me some Floriani. All of these are my variegated threads. Again, like I told y'all, I had nothing but variegated threads sitting in front of me right now. And that's what I'm using. So these are also Floriani and also variegated. Miss Eve, you see this purple girl with the purple and silver? That thing there is pretty. I thought it looked Prince all day long. Oh, it's on sale at Linda's too. Go, Keisha. All right, Keisha. Come through, Keisha. I'm gonna have to send you something for all the advertising. Oh, okay. Yes. Look, this one is, it doesn't tell me the number, but it's an embroidery thread 2322. I'm sorry, 23299. It's gorgeous. Miss Barb says, I love Floriani for my single needle, my multi needles, Madeira Floriani. Yes, that's what I do too. I use Madeira and Floriani for my multi needles. Now for my long arm, I have some Floriani, but I use superior threads for the long arm. I also use Glide. Let me tell y'all, we can't sleep on Glide, because Glide is the people that also make our bobbins. Like most of our bobbins come from Glide, Habidash. That's the company. But yes. Thank you, Miss Keisha. Oh, Ruby. Okay. What you say, Shay Shay? I only have 2 spools of Floriani gifted to me by Sean. Yep, that's what I like. Floriani thread for sure. Okay, so I think Miss Eve, I'm gonna do Era in the purple. Although I'm doing sewing in this pinkish red and white, it looks kind of good. Oh, it's $4.99. That's a good price. Oh wait, buy 3 get 1 free. That's a really good price, Miss Keisha. Miss Linda, Miss Joyce says, Linda, where you sending those angels to and clapping for? Hey, Up Designs, welcome in. Yes, ma'am, Miss Vera. I do have a link to Linda's. It is down in the in the description, and Shay Shay also dropped it earlier. I've got to figure out how to pin stuff. I don't know how to pin yet. Oh, thank you, NJ. I try my best. Now I'm gonna tell you. Let's talk about twill because a lot of people like for the sports jackets. So for your sports jackets, if you are Greek letter organization, for people that are licensed, they like having the twill, um, that type of material on those type jackets. And so Twill USA does have a lot of that really good twill fabric. And so it is really good to have Twill USA in your back pocket. Sometimes it's a little expensive, but sometimes it does go on sale and you can find some inexpensive twill then. All right, so I'm gonna change it. So I want to have this purple. We're gonna have Era stitch out in purple. Now again, when you are removing thread from your machine, take it out the way you put it in. Don't pull it because it gets dust off in there, and you don't want that. Okay, this feels funny. Okay. We'll see how this purple stitch out because I think I used it before. I have to have because it's all open, but now if you are new to the channel, thank you for coming in. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. Help people know that we are here because me and Miss Linda been here. What, Miss Linda? We're going on 3 years now for Sunday Funday. Maybe 4, but we've been here for a little while. We have all the tools that you can think of. Between the two of us, we might have all of them. We do have 3D machines. I am now an official trainer for Xtool. So more to come on that, but it'll be through their apps and stuff that you can book me. For some reason, this purple doesn't want to go. Oh, it's out completely. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll be back in the chat. Oh, I see what it didn't do. It didn't catch right there. So when you are, how many people have had problems threading their needles? Because let me tell you, if you don't put it in the right place like this, for some reason I'm not seeing it properly. Okay, it went there, went down here. All right, now let's try it again. It's not going in here. I'm gonna rethread it. It doesn't want to do the purple. Shoot. It is always something. Yes, girl. I'll be like, what is going on? Okay, I don't want it too tight. That little thing. Like yesterday, I was having a problem threading my Juki. Now, for brother machines, for the most part, they actually, they have the threader. So it's just a matter of getting it in the right spot. And right about now, it's so funny because I'm able to tell the difference in the weight of the thread now just by holding it. Because on my industrial machine, I use a way thicker thread than any of the other machines. So this is not working. And it got tangled up in there. Fish and chips is going on. Huh. Something's not right. Okay. Let me take it out. Try it again. We're going to try it one more time. All right. There we go. Ooh, I was about to say, Miss Eve, it doesn't want us to see how this purple's going to print out. There we go. 3 more minutes and mine is done. Miss Linda, like she over there cutting hers out. Okay, so what thread do you all use? What's your favorite thread that you like to use when you're embroidering or sewing? What's your favorite thread? Miss Linda, what's your favorite thread? I know you over there concentrating. Where's my scissors that we're gonna cut this out with? What's your favorite thread, Miss Linda?
Mine is Floriani and Madeira.
Okay.
Girl, I had to step away for a minute. I thought somebody was banging on my door. It's
Oh
storming out there.
no.
'Cause I was about to show him a little trick.
Uh-oh, not a trick. Uh-oh, Miss Joy said, I dropped my feed dogs the other day so I could get ready to free motion. Man, when I tell you I couldn't get them back up, I was losing my mind. Did you finally get them back up, Miss Joy? And did you get to free motion quilt? Even better. Oh,
Yeah,
Miss
that's
Marina
fine.
says she loves Glide. Glide is so nice too, right? Glide is yeah, it's definitely a really good one. I believe it's my glasses. They keep fogging up on me. I'll buy you. Need you some of that stuff like we put in our helmets. The defogger. Floriani is what
Mhm.
my local thread shop sells. So that and candle. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
candle's good
okay.
too.
Yeah, they gave Candle gave me some thread at Applique Getaway, but I haven't used it yet. Yeah, I haven't used it yet. She says, "Yep, I got him back up. There was a trick to brothers feed dogs or getting them back up. You gotta make a switch." Yes, ma'am. The switch is yes, the one in the back. That's true. I use Floriani. Miss Melody says I use Floriani and Madeira with my baby lock, and I use Candle and Richwood with my pooling machines. Okay, so let me tell y'all something that I found out a long time ago. So one of the technicians was telling me that pay attention to what thread comes with your machine because 9 times out of 10, the thread that comes with your machine, those are the ones that the machine actually was tested with from the factory. So, say for instance, like our brother machines and things like that. Now, brother has their own thread. I don't know if you all know, and it's not that bro thread or nothing like that. It is called brother
Hmm.
thread,
It's real.
and
Hmm.
it matches every Disney character that they have. Like it's specific for their it's specific for the characters and things like that for Disney. But that thread is amazing because when it
What
came
he
with
got?
this embroidery machine, and I
He
have
got some
some of
more.
that. Eric, don't be flashing the people, Eric.
Child, he need to go somewhere and sit down, girl. About to work on my nerve.
Um, yeah, so brother thread. So it's one of those things. Like sometimes if you start having needle breaks, and I'll tell you this too, if you haven't changed your needle in a long time, change your needles. Cause like let me tell you, when you start having thread breaks, especially upper thread breaks, but don't touch no dials. Change your needle first. Cause a lot of times it's our needle because people forget to change the needles. They don't do we don't necessarily now in a single needle. This one I don't have to I'm I don't have to oil it. But in my multi needle and in my Juki over here, I do have to oil them. So you have to be careful. But a lot of times when people are doing things with their machines, they forget about, oh, I didn't oil it today, or all of that kind of thing. And so when your machine starts doing weird things, like the thread is breaking, or you're having issues with it jamming, or you're getting a bird's nest, some of that could be the needle. So check your needle first, because needles are important and they be sensitive. And you never know. Like one time I had a whole pack of needles I ended up having to throw away because all those needles were warped. I laid them flat. Because I didn't remember where I got them from. I didn't have time to try to take them somewhere and get them returned. I just threw them away because I'm like, look, ain't nobody got time for this. I just need a good needle that's gonna work. Oh, what you finna make now, Miss Linda?
Another patch. The sewing mends the heart. Something.
Oh, so I missed the heart. How did yours come out? How did that one come out that you just did?
Oh, my touch screen is acting crazy.
Your what's that?
My touch screen, I don't know. She's because I didn't restart her today. I done did so much, so
Oh, okay.
trying to come back to you now.
Okay, we see you.
I'm here. Yeah, but it's not. The whole
It's
screen
not
is
on your
black.
screen. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the whole screen is black.
All right. I'm cutting out my patch now, going around the little curves because I did in my sewing era. And there's a lot of files. So there's 6 files in the people that are in the YouTube group, and then there's 12 files for the members. If you are a member, thank you so much for being a member. We appreciate you.
Okay. Gosh, I didn't cut this out right. Here's what it is.
So let's show. Yes, Miss Linda is fast. Miss Kelly, we know,
Miss
clean.
Kelly. I'm not got nothing to say. I don't have anything to say.
So now what I'm doing is, oh, hold on, we both are off of that. Let's go back to our full screen so they can see us. So now what I'm doing is I've taken, let me show you what the patch looks like. It says in my sewing era. Look at all those variegated colors.
Yes, I see that. I see that.
So that's a good variegated thing. Hey, Patrice. Oh, that's so cute, Miss Linda. I love
Hello,
it.
hello, hello. Oh yeah.
I love that.
They come with a lot of jump stitches. I don't like that, but yeah.
Hmm. And so all I'm gonna do now is you can take a hot knife, or you can
Mhm.
take I normally use a my little lighter, and I go around my edges and clean them up. Now you got to be careful. If you are clumsy, don't put that thing too long on there. It'll burn them threads. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just, I'm just going around it pretty quickly, making sure I'm not blowing it out with my breath. But I'm making it's just literally cleaning these edges up to give it that hard edge. And you can use, if you wanted to use a hot knife, you can definitely use a hot knife because that works too. But I find for me, if I'm doing a bunch of them, this is faster for me than using a hot knife. And usually, if I was going to iron it on somewhere, I would add my adhesive and cut that out, and then just kind of go from there. But these are Floriani, different types of variegated thread. Um, and so, but this one says in my sewing era. So you all should have in the group
Christmas
at least the
variegated
first
is the
thing.
best one.
Oh, that Christmas variegated is
Yeah.
beautiful. Yes. We have that. We have the Christmas variegated too, Miss Linda. I didn't
Yes,
use
ma'am. I
that
do.
one,
I
but I
do.
do
I
have it.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I got two.
Miss Kelly says she needs a patch that says "Hot Mess Express." Miss Linda.
Because that is her, honestly. Okay.
Yes. Oh, so last night, I think it was Miss Marilyn and Patrice. They were talking about the scan and cut. And so with the scan and cut, you do have options to cut out different quilt blocks. So they have them in there. There's a lot of them. Oh, thank you, Miss Marina. Yay, welcome to the family. So we do you do have options of different types of quilt blocks that you can cut out. And someone asked about the difference between um the AccuQuilt and the scan and cut. And the AccuQuilt is just dyes. So it has dyes. You have to buy the dyes. Now, the big difference with the scan and cut is, say for instance, you actually built your own quilt pattern. You can import that quilt pattern over into your scan and cut just by having it as, excuse me, as an SVG, and then cut your material. So as long as you have an SVG, you can import that in. Or if you have a pattern, you can also scan it in and also cut it that way too. So there's a couple different ways. Definitely the scan and cut is more flexible. You have more flexibility with what you can do, what you can scan, as well as the modifications that you can make if you needed to, or if you wanted to go out and create your own patterns and squares and things. As long as you know the right dimensions, then you could add that into or send it over to your scan and cut, and it would cut the fabric for you based on that. So there's quite a few options, quite a few options. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Hmm. So, Miss Linda, what you think? What I know you were making patches, some patches to go on your. You have a jacket you were adding things to?
Actually, yes, I have a lot of patches on there now.
Okay. So for the members, be on the lookout because this week I will be posting our sew along for September. And I think you're gonna like it. It's gonna be fun. Um
How
what I
much
will
fun?
say right now, what'd you say?
How
What'd you
much?
say?
How much fun it's going to be? How much? I need to know
It's
if I'm
gonna
going to attend.
Okay. So you're gonna need at least $20 for the pattern, and it comes with the pattern actually is gonna come with some other things, some other tools that you'll need. So it's gonna be at least $20. And then whatever fabric you want to use. So it's
I
up to
said how
you.
much fun. I didn't need you to tell me that, Miss Shawn.
You said how much? I'm telling you,
No,
it's
I
gonna be
said how
$20
much
worth of fun.
fun. You can't hear me. I
It's
said
gonna
how
be
much
all the
fun.
fun. It's gonna be
We
all the
breaking up a little
fun.
bit. It's
Am I?
probably because of the weather. Not you, me.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be all the
Because the weather.
fun.
I
We're
told you
gonna
I thought
have.
somebody was banging at the door, girl.
Oh, okay. The weather was bad.
Okay, that
Yes.
sounds good. I'm there.
Where do
Miss
we go from
Terry,
here?
if while you're looking at the screen, look to your right. At the bottom right, you should see a dollar sign, I believe. Maybe somebody else can help her, Miss Shawn. She want to know where to go for members.
So something has happened with like on my iPhone. I can't do anything with members anymore for some reason. I can't like if I was
Yes, Miss
because I
Jessie.
was I was trying to you have to go. I think you got to access members now from a computer because for some reason it's been having a whole problem. Like I haven't been able to do it because I tried to join. Who
Let me
was it?
see
Power Tools with Thread was
something.
doing her thing for 99 cents or whatever, and I was gonna join, but I didn't because I couldn't do it on my phone. Oh, thank you, Shay Shay. So here's this. Oh, look, Robin's Creations received a gift from Shay Shay. Yay! Congratulations, Miss Robin. I'm about to say iPhones don't like YouTube. Yeah, so I think She says iPhones no longer have access to YouTube items. That sucks. We all need to write the iPhone people. Um, yes. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, thank you, Shay Shay. Oh, congratulations, Miss Barb. Oh, thank you, Patrice. But yes, so congratulations to all the new members. Look at that. Look at that. You all were gifted a membership. I think you're gonna like it. So, what else was I gonna say? We will be looking at the next sew along too for like the Facebook community as well.
Yeah,
Yep, my machine is
Mama.
no longer moving.
Okay. Yeah. Is she talking about your machine or is she talking about? Okay, I thought she meant you as in general. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's done now. Yes, yes.
This came out really beautiful.
I thought if you click the lower right dollar, you used to be able to do that, Miss Barb. They took that away. They
Well, I'm
took
on my
that away.
iPad and I can
It's
see it
crazy.
here. Yeah, you can see it. I'm on my iPad and it's on the bottom right and it's a dollar sign. But the funny thing it is, it's throwing me nothing right now but super stickers and super chat. I don't know what's going on.
Right. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
take a
I
look
think
on
they
the
took that
laptop.
away for some reason. It's crazy. Now on your laptop, it will work. So what I've heard is that laptops were working, Androids were working, and iPhones were not. So I don't know. All right, so we do have there will be a couple of things happening. So we will have a couple of Sundays where we're gonna do pre-recorded Sundays, and if you all remember how we did the last one when I was traveling, it was exactly like we were right here, which was hilarious. That of how it started. And I even put that blooper reel of how that whole video started inside of the Facebook group. So everybody got to see the blooper reel because that thing was so funny. It was so funny. Um, but yes, it was crazy. So, but I think you all will love it. So just stay tuned. I plan on getting all the information out to the members so that you'll have time to order what you need and get it. But just trust me, you're gonna love it. It is a quilty item, so it is a quilty item. We will be doing something quilty-ish. Um, and it is one of the things that most quilters have made at least one of, but once they start, they make a lot of them. Like Miss Linda, I know she done made at least 5 of these things that I'm talking about. So, but yeah, so you will see more information to come. Oh, thank you, Miss Chrissy. Thank you all for those of you who have gifted today. I appreciate that. Oh, look at Miss Connie. So I'm very appreciative to you all. Miss Linda, you got anything else for the people? We're gonna have 2 recorded videos coming up next Sunday. I will be at the Sacramento Second Sew in Sacramento, California. I will try to go live from the vendor booth, but I am teaching. So because I'm teaching, I'm not really sure. My schedule says I should be done by 6 o'clock. Um, but I'm not sure yet. So we will see. I'm excited about teaching and traveling for X Tool. So that'll be pretty cool. But I'm also dropping some knowledge. So there you go. And then yes, that's it. So we will be in the chat for sure. And then you all will have all the information you need for the next couple of sew alongs. So I'm excited about that. Oh, Shay Shay, I'm trying to think something you said this morning in your live. Oh, the sales. Shay Shay was talking about the sales that they have. Now, I don't know if you all do advent calendars, kind of like what Miss Linda showed earlier. Miss Linda, you want to show the people your advent calendar again? So the advent calendar that Miss Linda made is by Designs by Juju, but she also has one that she made that is the Designs by Juju one. Shay Shay, drop your link again for Designs by Juju. This one is one that is embroidered and it's all in the hoop. The one that she worked with the ladies on today was one that came from a panel. And that panel. So this is Designs by Juju. Bring it up so close because that detail is amazing. Hold on, let me move her so y'all can see. Hold on, Miss Linda, stay right there. Oh no! Hold on. Don't move, Miss Linda. Don't move, please. I messed up. Hold on. There we go. All right. So now you can move back some. So here's the detail of that quilt. It is gorgeous because it's all embroidery, but very, very detailed, and it's in the hoop. No. I wasn't saying you knew anything about the advent calendar. Miss Linda does. I was asking if you could drop your link so if people wanted to buy it, they could go grab a copy of this advent calendar, but use your link. Yeah, so that one was done all in the hoop. Miss Linda did that one last year. It's beautiful. The other thing is, for Christmas this year, I will also be doing some advent calendar unboxing. So I've bought several advent calendars. Now, Miss Linda, we can't hear you. You're gonna have to talk to us and tell us what you're showing us.
Oh, my machine's going. That's why. This is Juju too. This is Holly Jolly. Christmas.
That is beautiful.
That's
That is
Holly Jolly
beautiful.
Christmas.
And that's all applique too, right?
All of it, yes, ma'am. I
But
did
that's a
some of this
quilt.
with my machine. Yes, ma'am. I did some of this with my machine, and some of it where I cut, regular.
Yes. So yes, those are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes. So Designs by Juju has advent calendars on there. They are super, super nice. Miss Linda has done them for several years now. And so I'm going to be doing some different advent calendars during advent season and opening them up on live so that you all will be able to see what was in them. So there's like all kinds of
Thank
advent
you.
calendars.
Sassy, classy,
But
custom.
I
I
know.
know
So
who that
like
is.
for a couple of days, I'm definitely going to open them up. So yes, I think you all will love them. Hey, Sassy Classy Customs. Oh my God, you're gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. I'm sorry I missed you. She was here in Dallas and I missed her. Oh my God. I forgot. We'll talk. I'll have to call you. Um, what else? So you guys knew I finished. For those of you who are just joining us, we
Yeah, show
kind of
us.
showed some of the things we have been working on. What, my quilts again?
All these new
Those
people
quilts
in
were
here,
big.
they ain't seen them. That's what you told me when I had to show that heavy thing again. So it's your turn.
Okay. So look, I was at quilt retreat, and I finished my quilts this weekend. I did three. Um, this one I was telling them. So this one has like road quilting in it, and I did the quilting on all of these, and so it looks like a
Thank
road.
you, feeling.
And it's on purpose because the quote is of a motorcycle. I'm a motorcyclist for those of you who don't know. And so this one, let me bring it up so you can see closely. So you see how the bricks are in there, and I wanted it to kind of play off of the brick that's in the pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did all the signs, but that's why it kind of looks like brick road, kind of road, that kind of thing. Look, somebody to my teller, Linda. So, so this one is about 6 feet. So the more I pull it up, but and I was so proud of myself because I did the binding in all these different colors, and the binding is also done. I did do my miter corner. Look at that. Yeah, I was proud of that.
Nice.
Um, I know, girl. And but it has wool, and I like Maywood wool. So that is another fabric company, but Maywood makes the brightest colors, and their wool is top notch. Like this is, yeah. So I have the wool going all around it. So that was quilt number 3. This is the I started this one and worked on this one last year. I will do a voiceover video because I didn't do it, but I have a full video of me putting this thing together because it is massive. And I will let you all know how big it really is, but I do know it's 6 feet tall. The other one is what I call my COVID piecing quilt. And I did it in COVID. Now this is in my quilt. I'm in a group called Quilting Sisters of Color, and one sew day we made these big old bags to carry our quilts in. And so this is the Tula Pink fabric, but it carries our quilts. This is what we carry our quilts in. So this one I made on. I finished the quilting on live. Oh, thank you all for becoming members. So this one has musical notes. It's what's in here, and this one is going to be gifted to the nurse that took care of my granddad during hospice. So this one
That's
we
a beautiful
also so
pattern.
now
Hmm.
we made this in our last sew along. So this is the last sew along quilt that we did from the channel and from the Facebook group. There are so many people. If you're not in our Facebook group, you should join it so you can see everybody else's quilts. But I do
Hmm.
have it at the end of this live. You'll be able to see them. But this is called the Courage Quilt. My granddad was from New Orleans, and it says "Laissez les bon temps rouler," and it has "Let the good times roll" all over. That's the wording that you see, and of course the fleur de lis. And what I did for this binding was I wrapped this binding around the front, and so it has minky fabric, and it wraps around. But this is the quilt that we did in our quilt along together in the Facebook group. So the Facebook group is called Go Time, and there should be a link in the description. GEAUXTYTIME, I think. Maybe TYME. I don't know. I can't remember. But it's definitely in the description. And this one I put together during COVID, and I bound it this weekend, but I actually did the quilting when I first got my long arm. So this one had been sitting there for years, and I finished it. And so the quilt pattern in this one is a little bit different. Um, and my back is purple, and that is you can see the quilting a
That
little
is
bit better
nice.
in that one. Thank you. So those are the 3 things that I did um, for my for the quilt guild. I mean, not the quilt guild. For my quilt retreat that I was on this weekend. In addition to that, I cut a lot of handbags out because I needed some of those, and I started working on my Underground Railroad quilt blocks. So I started cutting them, and I'll start sewing them up because part of this particular quilt guild, because I'm in 2, we are doing an Underground Railroad quilt. Um, and it's by block of the month. So they're on block of the month 7. I'm starting on block 1. I got to start. So thank you. Yeah. So that's what I did for this week with my quilting. And I'll be working on my other quilt blocks so that I can get my block of the months together. And Shay Shay, I saw your beautiful basket. It was so pretty. I have a basket to do, but mine's gonna be all African fabric. So it's gonna be cute. I can't wait to get it cut out and set up there. So if you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up. We are here every Sunday. The next two Sundays will be pre-recorded, but we will be in the chat because we will either be headed home, just getting home, or something of that nature because we'll be traveling. And so, oh, thank you, Dozelle. Thank you all. So, but I can promise you, like every Sunday fun day, it's gonna be fun. So, okay, guys, what do y'all think the word of the day should be? Miss Ann had to go to bed, so I know she would have asked us by now. Word of the day, Miss Linda, what you think? Word of the day.
Advent calendars? I don't know. I don't,
Okay, I'll accept.
motorcycle?
All right.
I don't know.
Anybody? Anybody? Word of the day. Word of the day.
Um,
Thread. I like thread. I like patches.
mhm.
I see Floriani. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Patches.
Let's go with Patches or Floriani.
I think patches. I think patches. Yeah, we can do patches. So word of the day is patches.
Yeah.
So anything else for the people for the week, Miss Linda?
No, no, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Quilting. Oh, I like quilt. That would have been a good one too. So we're gonna go with patches though, since we were all about patches today.
Hmm.
But thank you all for joining. If you
Thank
again,
you.
the adhesive company, that's also in the description. The members should have received or should see a post to the link to the designs for the patches. The Facebook group members, you should also see a link inside the Facebook group for 6 patches. So if there's nothing else, I hope you all have a great week. Thank you so much for joining us on your way out.
Oh,
If you haven't hit
ma'am,
the thumbs up, do
Miss
it,
Keisha,
ma'am.
Miss Keisha, did we
Hmm.
see your patches, ladies? Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
let's
Here's
show them
mine.
again.
Oh God,
Let me
I'm
do it.
sorry. I got one on the thing.
Did I throw mine away? No, it's right here.
Oh God, honey got it and gone.
Look, you know, honey and me done picked it up and ran. Here's
Yeah,
my measure twice,
yeah, you
cut
too
once.
sassy. Yeah,
Yes. So yes. Here we go. All right, guys. Have a great week. And we will
thank
talk to
you.
you all later. And I might go live while I'm packing. So we'll see. Because y'all help me in the Facebook group. They helped me with my packing for the retreat.
Her,
So
her
we'll see.
socation. Hmm.
My socation. Yes, it was my
Yes.
socation. All right, guys. Have a great week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Have a
Miss
good
Kelly.
one. Stay.
Sunday fun day, oh so bright, stitching dreams in morning light, sewing fabric all day long. Thank you, watch us sing along. Great times here under the sun, threads and needles having fun. Live or replay doesn't fade. Appreciate this bond we've made. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band. Patchwork quilts and memories, crafting moments with such ease. Week ahead, let's keep the glow. All together, let love show. From every corner, near and far, join our circle, be a star. Grateful hearts and threaded ties, in our hands the future lies. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band.
Week ahead, let's keep the glow. All together, let love show. From every corner, near and far, join our circle, be a star. Grateful hearts and threaded ties, in our hands the future lies. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches, hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band. Sunday fun day, oh so bright. Stitching dreams in morning light. Sewing fabric all day long. Thank you, watchers, sing along. Great times here under the sun. Threads and needles having fun. Live or replay doesn't fade. Appreciate this bond we've made. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band. Patchwork quilts and memories, crafting moments with such ease. Week ahead, let's keep the glow.